Oh my God, chat. What did I, yo, honestly, what, what did I just watch, y'all? We gonna let the chat fill in. I'm honestly, this has to be some type of sabotage. You mean to tell me we're all at the edge of our seat? We're thinking it could be anybody. It could be Bob Orton, Randy Orton's dad. It could be The Rock, Dwayne The Rock Johnson. It could be Stephanie McMahon. It could be Vince McMahon. It could be Jim Carrey. It could be Paul Levesque. It could be anybody. And Triple H, Triple GPT. I want to see what's going to be his excuse for this one. How do you generate Pat McAfee in your artificial intelligence? Pat McAfee? Oh my God. I thought the business passed you by. The one storyline that we actually had for WrestleMania, the one storyline, the one person, Randy Orton, we actually had. The look forward to WrestleMania 40 snooze has been, congratulations, put straight in the garbage. Straight in the trash can. Now we got nothing to look forward to. Randy Orton turns heel. This is fire. He beat up Cody Rhodes. He hear the voices in his head. Oh my God, if I hear that one more time, the voices in the head, the voices in your head. You mean to tell me the voices in your head say be on the phone with Pat McAfee? Randy Orton, it seems like to me you need to be 302'd, brother. The voices in your head tells you, dog, I'm just imagining what voices in your head telling you, Pat McAfee, Randy Orton, call Pat McAfee again, then again, then again. Pat McAfee? Oh my God, bro. WrestleMania is turning into an award show. We got Pat McAfee. We got Jelly Roll. Who else we got? Who else? Oh, we got IShow Speed. We got Logan Paul. Trick Williams. You got Little Yachty. WrestleMania 40 snooze is a complete celebrity fest. While Royce Keys is somewhere under the ring. You got my man Royce Keys somewhere fixing up, making sure the wood is correct, making sure the turnbuckles turn tight, making sure the ropes are safe. So R-Truth and Kit Wilson gonna have a tag team match that nobody cares about. This is a load of crap, dog. Pat McAfee, out of all the list of people in your phone book, you pick Pat McAfee? You ever hear somebody, oh, you left me hanging off a cliff? If this the cliff I'm gonna be left hanging on, Paul Levesque, just drop my ass into the ground. I'd rather be falling off a cliff than to be hanging on, and the big reveal is Pat McAfee. WWE has completely lost it, dog. AEW is coming closer and closer to 1 million views. Good luck. WrestleMania is completely garbage. The one storyline that we actually was invested in got completely blown in the smithereens. And now we're left with absolutely nothing. I'm going to say what's up with the chat, man. We're going to go over Crackdown. Somehow, it's just like, how bad can this show get, y'all? You got the fucking Street Profits! No, you got the Street Profits somewhere collected just on the shelf while Danhausen puts a curse on the referee. He hits the 1-2 count. He can't hit the 3 because of a curse. And this is the Tag Team Championships that's on the line. You got Montez Ford. I think I'm thinking about getting a new car. I heard Montez Ford was at the car dealership working for Ford now. Because he haven't seen a WWE check since Bill Clinton was in office. You got the World Heavyweight Tag Team Champions in a match for the World Heavyweight Tag Team Championships, and the referee goes, 1, 2, I can't hit 3 because of a curse from Danhausen. The Triple H has the nerve to ask, does it feel like WrestleMania season yet? Yo, I don't know how much longer I could do this, bro. This is trash. I can't even I'm saying it out loud, and it sounds like I'm making it up. I feel like I'm living in a simulation. Did Triple GPT somehow hack my brain, and I'm in some type of simulation? Did I see the World Heavyweight Tag Team Championships be underside of it because of a Danhausen curse, and the one guy that's supposed to have some legitimacy in WWE, the referee, can't count the 3 because of his arm, got hurt because of a curse? What am I, 6 years old? Bro, this is trash, dog. I'm gonna say what's up in the chat. My bad, I'm not gonna be in the best of mood for the next 2 hours. I apologize. But this shit is getting exhausting. Gosh, man. We got my man Fearfully Confident in the building. He said, what did he say? Right message, wrong messenger. Can't deny. Yo, nah, facts. Fearfully Confident facts. Pat McAfee cut a great promo. He cut a fire promo, y'all. Fire promo. We gonna talk more into that. It's just like you said, it was a great message. It was just the wrong messenger. I'm just thinking, I would have even been cool with Stephanie McMahon. You're like doing click, copy, click, paste. You could have gave us Stephanie. Pat McAfee? He cut a fire promo, though. I ain't gonna cap. My man Gregory in the building. Red Dark Side. My man Prince. Delayed Gratz. Mr. Maui Wowie. The usual suspects. I know my man Jordan somewhere in there. King somewhere in there. We got the first super chat for the 5. Damn, I can't. Snake? I'm gonna just call you Snake-O. Therapist income will skyrocket due to WWE giving us permanent depression with this trash show. We would need mental health clinic at this point. Now, that's a fact, bro. That's a fact. I got my man Midnight. I see my man King in the building. My man Rich. Vita, what's poppin'? D-Hoop, Dak, what's poppin'? Iceman, Toon, Fernie, Lady, John, what's poppin'? Dre. Lowlights, what's poppin', man? Oracle. Y'all see this, bro? Y'all see this? Fearfully Confident says some real stuff, man. The right messenger, the wrong message, man. But, well, what did he say? The right message, the wrong messenger, man. Yeah, dog. I don't know, man. Like, should we hit the poll this early? Am I bugging y'all? Was this really fire? Was this really epic? Let me hit the poll early, man. Just, yeah, man. We gotta hit the poll. I could be bugging. Maybe this was a surprise of a lifetime. Let me see. Was this the right decision? Was this the right decision? We gonna keep it simple. Yes or no, man? Pat McAfee tag teaming with Randy Orton. Great. Somebody said, this is Firebird. Road Dogg is not the problem. Triple GPT is. Facts, bro. You can't blame Road Dogg anymore. That's one thing you can't do. I'm going to catch up on the super chats. My man OZ said, you know you're down bad when you're hoping for... Yo, bro said, you know you're down bad when you're hoping for Bob Orton to show up on TV. Nah, that was crazy, bro. If you know Bob Orton, you know Randy Orton dad, that was insane, bro. Scarlett says Pat and Randy Orton might become the next John Cena and Travis Scott. Bro, Scarlett, that's another thing that's pissing me off. That's exactly what they did. He literally looked at Travis Scott be a complete snooze fest. Last year, he woke up and said, yeah, shit, let's do it again. And let's get Pat McAfee. Pat McAfee's an upgrade to Travis Scott. You know what I mean? At least Pat McAfee, he could get in the ring. He's going to make it look believable. Pat McAfee, he's going to grab the mic. He's not going to be stumbling and bumbling. He's gonna tell a story. He's gonna cut a good promo. He's gonna do a good thing. He's gonna do good things, bro. It's just the dog. It's you talking about anticlimactic. It's like Pat McAfee. You talking about the guy that is a super baby face, and all of a sudden he woke up and he just was heel, and it's just he's always putting WWE over. Then all of a sudden he's just the company's in the like what? Oh my God. Arby, what's up, Arby? It was like somebody called Troy Palama to tackle triple fall at McAfee. Cold like Minnesota, more like cold like WWE. This promotion is a joke. Joe said PG, brother. My bad, Joe. Denzel said this is the return of Cena versus Travis Scott. Drew said the Street Profits need to go to AEW. Yeah, facts. At this point, when you have a tag team championship match and it turns into a circus like this, it's crazy, man. TVP said apparently Ari Emanuel pitched the idea for Pat and Triple H approved it. Of course he's going to approve it. Triple H thinks Pat McAfee is the face of WWE. Remember he said that, y'all? Oh, a lot of people look at Pat McAfee as the face of WWE. Who looks at Pat McAfee as the face? Pat McAfee is a great commentator. He's cool in the ring. He's solid. He's solid, dog. He's not bad at all. But the face? Oh, here we go. We got Triple GPT in the building. We can't keep getting away. We can't keep getting away with these banger episodes. Watch Pat McAfee return, get way more views than that old fart Jericho. Mello can't get the job done. Oh my God. Man. I wonder. Damn, he might be right on that one, man. He is, bro. He is gonna be right. And you know why? They're going to be able to say Pat McAfee got more views than Chris Jericho simply because it's not even Pat McAfee, bro. It's Randy Orton. It's the storyline. It's the backlash of y'all dangling a carrot just for us to grab it and find out it's artificial like the intelligence you've been giving Paul Levesque. That is why it's going to get a lot of views, bro. You're going to see the backlash under the comments, bro. Joe said, watch out. The New Age Outlaws are linking up at ARW. Yo, Joe, please tell me please tell me you're trolling, bro. Please tell me. Somebody said Pooh Shiesty would have been better. Shiesty came out with the Shiesty mask about to rob Cody Rhodes like he did Gucci Man. Get him suspenders up. Give me that wallet. Give me them credit cards. Take your shoes off. Pooh Shiesty would have been fire, bro. Robbing Cody Rhodes. Robbing Raheem Blonde. You want to be black, right, Cody? You want to be Raheem, right? Well, come on to the hood. Let me show you something that happens. My man Pooh Shiesty gonna come through, strip you everything but your drawers. No, that actually would have been fire. Yo, that would have been fire, bro. But man, this is a bad job, man. It's just like, God, they gotta stop. Look at this, y'all. I forgot who just said this. Was it Fearfully Confident? Somebody said Pat McAfee promo over Ricochet promo. Hi, Ricochet. Come on, man. Come on, my man Ricochet been crazy on the promos lately, bro. But Pat McAfee, he cut a great promo. Man. Trust me. But look at this Triple GPT. This the click, copy, click, paste, click, copy, click, paste. Fearfully Confident just said it. This is the same thing they done. This is the same exact thing. The only difference was Randy Orton was beating up Cody Rhodes, and it was just cringe because Pat McAfee's cutting a promo. Randy Orton is doing these softball moves on Cody Rhodes, and it's just like, Randy, you would have went a lot further if you just grabbed the belt like The Rock and just started whipping Cody Rhodes. But whatever, bro. It's just literally the same thing. And you know what's bad, y'all? We don't have enough time to save this. We don't have enough time to save it, dawg. I'm sorry. Pat McAfee probably could have made this interesting, but you need to give it time. You're gonna need to give it time, dawg. My God, man. Now, look, I do have a theory. Because look at what Pat McAfee did. I'm going to keep the poll up for a little bit more. But, y'all, look at what Pat McAfee did, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something real quick. Look at what Pat McAfee did. He's actually putting effort into this. So this is what Pat McAfee, after he did whatever he did, came out on the big reveal. He actually came out and had a message for the IWC.
How about that, Marks? Never back on any wrestling television if Randy Orton loses at WrestleMania.
So he's saying if Randy Orton loses at WrestleMania, he'll never be back on television ever again in WWE.
I don't know how long the business will last if that happens, but I will never come back. I am here on a mission to motivate a 6'5", 270, 280-pound monster to lead the WWE. My friend, the legend killer, the GOAT, Randy Orton. Tickets available now. Most important match in the history of this business happens.
Pat McAfee, I know you're trying to sell it. You're doing everything to sell it, Pat. But you gotta watch. You might pull a muscle. That was an extreme reach. You ever hear the player? You on ESPN, right, Pat? You ever hear the guy Victor Wembanyama? That was that type of reach of the most important rap match in WrestleMania history. I doubt that, brother. I doubt that. Body says, bro, the first hour might be, that's not Bonnie. It's Bone. I'm going to just say Bone. Bro, that's the first hour might be the worst first hour of any wrestler show ever. Also, you can call me JoJo. Hopefully you get the 100K one day, bro. Good looking, bro. I got you. Oh, JoJo. All right. I see it at the end of your name, Joe. I got you, JoJo. Good looking. Triple GPT's back. He said, I think AEW sickos jealous that these celebrities won't collab with them. If you ask them about AEW, they would say, oh, you mean W. You mean WWE? At least they got the Costco guys, and now they got a Rockstar Jericho. Come on, bro. I think you say the Costco guys, Adam Copeland and Sir Smoke Alive. Oh my God, dog. That's hilarious, dog. Good looking for that. Oh, Triple GPT, that bro bobbing on the AEW sickos, man. Come on, bro. One thing, AEW was never gonna have a curse happen where a referee can't count to three. And you're right, bro. AEW, we don't need to, not even saying we, because I'm a disgruntled WWE guy, but AEW doesn't need to lean on celebrities, bro. It's where the best wrestle. It's actually Tony Khan there telling some type of storylines. So you don't need to lean on celebrities, man. But hey, Triple GPT, let us know. Is this gonna be next? Cody Rhodes hugging on Jelly Roll to the point that hey Cody, hey Dr. what CJ's call him Dr. Libations. He hugging on Jelly Roll so tight, he might have a cavity or two. He might need to see DMD, Britt Baker. He might need to go to the dentist Monday or Tuesday morning. Might need a root canal. Might need a tooth extracted. Bro holding Jelly Roll like he's about to propose, like it's proposal time. Like they're 2 seconds away from the honeymoon. I guess Cody Rhodes will be calling Jelly Roll now to go against Randy Orton and Pat McAfee, right? Dog, WWE can't book nothing for Randy Orton but celebrity after celebrity after celebrity after celebrity after celebrity after celebrity. Randy Orton is around more celebrities than I can name, bro. That's all they do with Randy Orton. He finally turned heel. He got something right, then tag him along with another celebrity. Jelly Roll looks like he never been hugged like that in his life, bro. Cody Rhodes, bro, how can we take this serious? Why is Jelly Roll holding on to Cody Rhodes like this, bro? You got nothing but an RKO. And now it's like it looked like my man Raheem just baptized. Isn't this what happened after you get baptized? You get baptized in the water, and it's such a you know what I mean? It's such a memorable moment. It's such an emotional moment. You just holding on to your pastor, Cody Rhodes, Raheem the pastor, hugging on the Jelly Roll, and now we're stuck with this since WrestleMania 40 snooze. This is incredible, y'all. My man Prince in the building. What's up, bro? Yo, this is Iceman. Dog, this is crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. I don't know where do I go from here? Where do we go? You know we're about to see Jelly Roll. You know we're about to see Jelly Roll, dog. Oh, God, man. This is gonna be a long night. That's why I said Pastor Raheem. Let me see what we got another super chat. Bryce said, hold on, let me see. Oh damn, we got a few. Hold on. All right, Bryce said first time sent in a super chat. Find your channel earlier this year. Instantly hit the sub button. If it wasn't for KO, it would have made. If it was KO, dog, Bryce. Good looking, bro, for the sub. If it was KO, even knew that was slightly predictable, it would have made the most sense because they had history. Kevin Owens is on the injured reserve. Actually, Bryce, hold on, Bryce. Triple GPC says that match gets more views than Dynamite. Yo, Triple GPT, he's smoking Dynamite tonight, dog. He got heat with the AEW people, man. You know, Triple GPT, I don't know, man. You might gotta watch out, man. You gonna have some sickos on your top, man. You gonna have some sickos trying to figure out how to shut the artificial intelligence down. Yo, let me find hold on, let me find Kevin Owens real quick, dog. Kevin. Yo, Bryce, look at this, dog. Hold on, look at what Kevin Owens. Speaking of Kevin Owens, look at what This is what Kevin Owens posted 3 hours ago. Y'all do the math. What was 3 hours ago? 8:30, right? 8:30 is when Crackdown, literally, that's around the time the segment wrapped up with Randy Orton and Pat McAfee. And this is what Kevin Owens posted. I'm telling you, bro. It was trash. And you know what's crazy? Kevin Owens actually probably pitched like, bro, I'll be the guy on the call. Oh, no. Triple H said, no, we got somebody, bro. Oh, well, who you got? Just tune in to Crackdown. Kevin Owens like, man, is it Vince? Is it Rock? Is Pat McAfee? Then he posts his dog sleeping. And man, dog, this is Slightweight going kind of viral, dog. Seriously. This is a joke. Look at this. This made the most sense. Bro, this made the most sense. Dog, why is WWE obsessed with celebrities, bro? Kevin Owens made the most sense, bro. But instead, bro, you get Pat McAfee. Kevin Owens is home with his dog because he's injured. And now it's just like, my God, bro. Now we're stuck with that. Dry chicken without flour said we need to send Triple H some fried food after Crackdown. Nah, facts, dog. Facts, man. Joe said the good thing about Mania 42 is this moving forward. When I struggle going to sleep, I could just play Mania 42 on replay, dog. This is a bad. The one storyline we had, dog. Straight botched. Straight botched, dog. Look at this, y'all. Dog, they keep talking about it online. Look at this. Celebrity. And it's not they're just in segments. All of these dudes has really significant roles in WrestleMania 40 snooze. Think about it. I Show Speed, he's in with the tag team championship. You know, he did the thing with LA Knight. We'll go over that. Logan Paul, I Show Speed, they together. Jelly Roll, he's not really anything significant. But you did all that Jelly Roll build just for him to miss Crackdown tonight. Pat McAfee is literally in the main event. Little Yachty. This was before the night. After that, we got Little Yachty. And I'm not going to lie, bro. This was the only one that actually made sense. This was the one we needed. We didn't know we needed. Trick Williams completely obliterating Sami Zayn on the microphone. Like I said this since day one, y'all. Oh yeah, let me end that poll real quick before we talk about this, man. Let me end that poll. Hold on. Oh my God. This might be the most lopsided poll we done, dog. 90% says Pat McAfee was not the right decision. Shout out the chat. Over 500 votes. 90% saying Pat McAfee was the wrong decision. Congratulations, Triple H. You're on the road to another record dislike decision from Creative. Great. And it's crazy because Pat McAfee is fired, dog. It just wasn't the right decision, man. It wasn't, dog. But yeah, Trick Williams, yo. Trick Williams, Little Yachty, this is actually fire. Even though they need to lean on another celebrity, they have chemistry in the ring. Them busted on Sami Zayn. Them both having the white on. It's like, this was, once again, Trick Williams is the best thing on Crackdown, dog. Once again. That was the good news for this. The bad news... Carmelo Hayes, it's like, bro, what heat do Triple H got with Carmelo Hayes, y'all? What's the problem you got with Carmelo Hayes, bro? You You couldn't made it a triple threat? You had to have Carmelo Hayes drop out 2 weeks in a row. Dog, he carried the title the majority of the year. Dog, he didn't carry the U.S. Championship in open challenges just to turn around and be this close to WrestleMania. And Triple H, dog, this is bad, bro. Triple H did Carmelo bad, bro. Bad. Bad. I cannot believe bro did this to Carmelo Hayes. It's just he deserves so much more, man. The match would have been fire. You could fit him in. The match would have been fire as a triple threat match. God, man, this is sad, bro. Of course, Triple H didn't show up anywhere. Melo don't miss. I don't know about that. Melo don't miss. Nah, Melo missed WrestleMania. Damn, bro. Bad, man. Losing to Sami Zayn again, dog. Again. Sammy Hogan wins the main event on Crackdown. Look at this, bro. This dude is like, there's nothing about this that says champion. It's just, I cannot believe this, bro. Carmelo Hayes got done filthy, man. And from here, I don't even know. What do you do from here, bro? Who even... I guess Trick Williams wins at WrestleMania. Then it's Carmelo Hayes versus Trick Williams. This better be the direction. I'm going nuclear if Sami Zayn beats Trick Williams at WrestleMania. I'm going nuclear, bro. There is no way on God's green earth Trick Williams should be losing to Sami Zayn, dog. There is no way, bro. Bro, he actually grabbed the mic and said, I'm one of the best in the world. In what world, Sammy? What world? What world are you one of the best in the world? The best to ever do it, actually. He's probably right now, I guess if you're doing a top 100, I guess, the top 50. Bro, I don't even, dog. Sami Zayn is not even in the top 20 in all of professional wrestling. He's fire. He's a great talent in the ring. Best in the world? Okay. I guess there's nobody named Kyle Fletcher, nobody named MJF, nobody named Carmelo Hayes, nobody named who else? Okada, Takeshita. There's nobody. I don't even put you over Roman Reigns, bro. I don't even put you over Rhea Ripley. I don't put you over Bianca Belair. I don't put you over Naomi. Dog, there's a list of people that I don't put this guy over, male and female. Let me look at the chat a little bit. Red Dark Side, Sammy and Jay's Meth World. Nah, facts, bro. But dude is out of his mind, bro. We need to set Triple H. So JCW just had a main event way better than this. Yo, Eric, I gotta catch up on JCW, bro. I got to, man. I keep hearing this fire. But man, Rod in the building. Zillify 2 versus Killer Cross at Mecca. My guitar says keep Orton scary and unpredictable. Facts. Orton was supposed to damage somebody tonight. The biggest thing, you come out with Mcafee, that you leave like you did some big mic drop. Like, come on, man. Mellow Keys, Sammy in his old head. Gregory funny. Iceman said, I don't watch JCW. Yeah, I got to. Joe said, I don't even put Sammy over Tyler Rex. Oh my, is Sammy even over dog? I was about to make a joke, but I don't even think you're over El Grande Americano, bro. I don't know if you're better than Luba Kaiser in ring. Maybe. Sammy Homeless Zayn, Pat McAfee. Yeah, Pat is crazy, bro. That's my Rat Pack. What's poppin'? Yeah, so this is sad, man. But let me see, how did Crackdown even start off, bro? Like, God, man, this show. Oh my God. Are you serious, bro? It's like It's like Triple H cannot help himself with this story. This dude really just gonna keep doing the worst possible storyline. This is the worst storyline of all time. Io Sky and Rhea Ripley. Oh, Io Sky came back. Wow. Great way to bury Jade Cargill's faction. You buried TLC. I don't want no scrub. Scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Sitting on the passenger side of his best friend ride, trying to holler at me. TLC got beat up by Io Sky. What the dog, what sense does this make? Dog, B-Fab, Me Chin, Jade Cargill. They couldn't beat up these two because this tag team is just so incredible. They're so strong. They're so dynamic. This is a load of crap, dog. Click copy, click paste, click copy, click paste. Lazy Levesque can't find anything for Io Sky to do. It's WrestleMania 42. Last year, she had the triple threat match, a match that saved WrestleMania from being a complete snooze fest last year. It was 99%. It would have been 100% snooze fest if it wasn't for Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley. This year, nothing for her, but save Rhea Ripley, fight with Rhea Ripley, be tag team champions with Rhea Ripley, hug Rhea Ripley, love Rhea Ripley!
La 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la, Lazy Levesque. The booking is poop. Oh, Levesque.
What about this is getting us for WrestleMania season? What about this? There's no payoff. They are not going to be trading on each other. No one's going to stab nobody in the back. This is a load of crap. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill missed a humongous opportunity to actually... Rhea Ripley's already a superstar. I feel sorry for Jade Cargill, bro. Did y'all see her on the Joe Budden show? She's actually out pitching ideas. They're all getting shot down. Jade Cargill is actually trying to go over, bro. These wrestlers go to creative, pitch ideas, and they all get shut down, bro. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill should have been a match that everyone was looking forward to, dog. I don't know one person that's waiting for WrestleMania 40 snooze like, I can't wait for Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill. They completely took the magic that was right there. The heat. Remember we was all talking about, yo, man, Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill really don't like each other. There's really heat backstage. They took that heat. And he grabbed a fire extinguisher and blew it out. Paul Levesque is an idiot. And if you're here and if you're listening to me and you know him, please relay the message. This is sad. This company is sad. Oh, yeah. It seems like they need help with promotion anyway. Hey, guys, if you're planning on going to Las Vegas, make sure you get your tickets. No Fee Friday. It's Saturday. I guess it's Sale Saturday. Sunday, I guess it's Super Sunday. No Fee Friday. The ticket sales for WrestleMania. Listen, if you want to know how the ticket sales for WrestleMania are doing, jump in the pool and hold your breath. You know when you ever jumped in a pool and hold your breath, right? And you hold it for about 30 seconds, 40, 45. You hold it to the very last minute. You start to go like this. That's what the WrestleMania tickets are doing right now. Struggling! to breathe. They have no room, no oxygen in their lungs. No fee Friday. You wouldn't have to do this if you was able to tell some storylines. No fee Friday. What does that even mean, no fee? Is it just going to be free? What is no fee Friday? Is the tickets free now? Are they just giving out comp tickets all Friday? Huh. Yo, they really still want 16,000. Wow, this is 1,000. Hold on. 1,500, dog. This is wow. People finally had enough, y'all. Let me see what the last ticket is. $241. Nah, they still bugging. They still bugging, bro. This shit needs to be free, man. No creativity done. How much is the fee? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What is no fee Friday? They're still selling $16,000 tickets. This is $183. You're going to have to watch it on your phone. It's just like, this is sad, bro. Honestly, this is sad, dog. You wouldn't have to do this if you didn't have stuff like this going on. Rhea Ripley and Jade Cargill should have been still in the show, dog. They should have been still in the show, man. My God, dog. They completely botched the whole situation, bro. Let me see what else, man. God, this sucks so bad. This is why you got to do no fee Friday. Solo Sonoa, Bachelor, Jeff Nye, the MFTs. And if you want to see the face of depression, just look at Bachelor. Dog, they're just doing anything. Like, what does this paint even mean? You put on paint to go to catering, to do nothing else, sir. There was nowhere a part of the show. At least Jeff Cobb, his face painting looks kind of cool. His face painting look kind of cool. They just did whatever to Bachelor. Man, Bachelor, they even botched his face painting. The whole it's supposed to even be black or white. We're just going to give him white and do one strip of black. This is crazy. Why, bro? Why? We're talking about a $17 ladder from Walmart. This is on the cusp of WrestleMania. Dog, if y'all seen this, this was one of the most cringe segments of all time, dog. They're fighting over a ladder. Do you understand how boring this is? They're fighting over a $17 lantern from Walmart. I'm not even making this up. This is a real thing. This is a real thing, dog. I wish I could find that lantern. I should have saved it, bro. This shit is $17, dog. This is horrible, man. If y'all watch this segment, I wish I could show y'all so bad, dog. This was probably one of the most cringe segments of all time, dog. Y'all did all of that just to let Uncle Howdy grab the lantern and look. He finally grabs the lantern. Look at this, dog. These are kids that's just sitting. This kid looks bored as hell. These people are bored. They don't know what's going on. This guy, I think he's drunk as a skunk, bro. He's just clapping here. Finally, you got the ladder. And there's a story. He's just happy that the storyline is over. Dog, they're fighting over the ladder, and Solo Sikoa doesn't even try to get it. Then he just grabs it. And it's like, this is how you're not even booked for WrestleMania. Why are we doing this? Everything we do should be going into WrestleMania. It should be, we don't need segments. We don't need matches like this, bro. We do what? Wait, dog, you should have brought Pat McAfee back out to cut another promo. Or how about Randy Orton starts beating up somebody random? Just something. Chica Fatu, Drew McIntyre. They could have did something to build to their unsanctioned match. We're talking about a ladder that isn't even booked for WrestleMania. Dog, when you can't even get kids to get up out their seat, bro. Look at this. This dude is way taller than this kid. This kid isn't even bother getting up. It's nothing to look at. This sucks. Uncle Howdy, bro, please, dog. Tell them you supposed to been drop this gimmick. You supposed to been Bo Dallas, bro. Oh my God, bro. This is bad, bro. I'm gonna look at the chat. Fire the nose. Facts. Bobby TKO spent $17 on that ladder. Dog, this is bad, chat, man. Scarlett with the $10. I think it would have been cool if it was Carmelo Hayes versus Chick at WrestleMania for the U.S. belt. I like Sammy, but wasn't his goal, was it to become WWE champion? Plus, wasn't he kind of feuding with Aleister Black? Thank you, Scarlett. It's, dog, that's all over the place, dog. It's just like, they're just throwing Sammy anywhere. Now, I wanted to see Trick and Sammy, but at this point, You should at least threw Carmelo in there, too, to make everyone happy. Jay said, good looking for the 5. WWE is trying the old MTV show. Yo, bro said WWE is doing a celebrity death match. Well, all these celebrities, bro. This is probably one of the worst storylines. And I'm saying this on repeat. One of the worst storylines, man. Tony says, Bo Dallas, Texas. This show is King said this show is an April Fool's episode. Yo, Triple H, April Fool's was on 2 days ago. This had to be an April Fool's episode. That's hilarious, yo. Yo, nah, look at this. I'm sorry. We might get demonetized. I don't even care, dog. Look how bad this is.
Mama told him that lantern's been problems for us.
Look at this, dog. He takes the ladder there. What are you doing? He's taking the ladder. Like, what? Like, come on. You got to give Solo Sikoa something better than this, bro. Dog, there's no way Solo Sikoa is looking at this and it's just like, dog, I feel bad for bro. Because he got, dog, Solo Sikoa is one of the best talents they got backstage, dog. Dog, I really believe, bro, Solo Sikoa could be one of the best we've seen in the next few years if you give him good creative. This dude has been given nothing but horrible creative ever since he left Roman Reigns. Ever since he left Roman Reigns, bro. Well, nah, it was kind of cool with Jacob Fatu. He was so much better off with just being with Jacob Fatu. Jacob Fatu being his enforcer, being this wild pit bull, bro. Then they were supposed to build a crazy ass feud with him and Jacob Fatu. They dropped the ball on that. They got him beefing with the Wire 6. Nobody's buying. Dog, the Wire 6 is the most dead faction in WWE. It's not even close. I never seen nobody with no Wire 6 merch, bro. None. God, bro, this is sad, man. Raven said Bray had been himself. I don't even like bringing up Bray Wyatt, bro. That's a bad situation. Triple Fall, Genius Creative. Richardson said, "How is Liv if I care match at Heat, Jade, and Rhea feud is heartless?" Yeah, dog. I don't get it, man. Yo, this was fire, bro. Trick Williams taking Sami Zayn, Pyro. Yo, listen, y'all. I would love to be a fly on the wall because they're booking Trick Williams. Somebody else is booking Trick Williams. I feel like it's somebody at the top. Somebody at the tippy tip. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Dwayne Johnson. Somebody's calling down and booking Trick Williams. Think about this. It's literally night and day the creative that's giving to Trick Williams and everybody else. Look, I just brung up this, right? I just brung up the Ladder situation. How do we go from this, a creative that's written so bad, so cringe to this? This is damn near perfection. These are not the same people booking this, yo. He says, yo, Sami Zayn tells Nick Aldis in the back, like, yo, bro, y'all gonna have my pyro, right, man? I'm in WrestleMania, I got the title. Nick Aldis said, yeah, we got the pyro, we got everything set up. Bro said, man, hit my pyro for me. Please, give Sami Zayn my... Let me hit Sami Zayn pyro. Player for a player, Trick Williams. Whoop that Trick dog. This dude is single-handedly saving this show. He got this show in his back. We might be looking at the next Dwayne Johnson. Mark my words. They keep booking him like... That's why I'm going nuclear. If Trick Williams lose at WrestleMania... You don't have him lose at WrestleMania, dog. You do not take momentum. This is gold, bro. This is creative gold. Everything he touches is just work. Have y'all ever met somebody in life? It's just we all know some people, they just wake up and they'll stumble across $100 bill. Or they get a job that they wasn't even never supposed to get. Or they coming up in a great opportunity. Dog, this dude cannot do no wrong. He's firing on all cylinders, dog. It's different. I'm so happy Trick Williams is on this show because I would hate to be somebody that's just going to bash 3 hours of a circus. I'm going to keep it fair, dog. I don't care. I'm a WWE fan. I keep saying that. I'm just disgruntled. Do you think I want to sit and talk to AEW people and tell them how they're right all year, then the next year after that, then the next year after that? It's embarrassing. I wish there was an internet sometimes. I wish I could act like I was watching AEW since 2019 and then I could act like an AEW sicko sometimes. It's embarrassing to be a WWE fan. I'm just disgruntled. When they do something right, I'm going to call it out. I'm going to put it over. Then I'm going to be on here acting all happy and all of that because that's what I really want to do. I don't want to sit and scream and start cursing and acting belligerent. Then my grandma, my aunt calling me here and I'm acting like a fool on YouTube. I don't want to do that. I want to put the show over. Thank God for Trick Williams. Fire. But man, it's going to take a lot more. It's a 3-hour show. Trick Williams can only do but so much, y'all. Talk to him about this show is automatically a 0 out of 10 with all of adverts. Facts. Bobby Bassoud, I watch both AEW and WWE. Kevin Jetson, what's up, Kev? Trick got that it factor. He do, bro. He do. That's the thing, y'all. I'm gonna say, I like balancing real life and professional wrestling. A great poet. He's actually a rapper, but I like to call him a poet. His name is Jadakiss. He says hard work beat talent. What did he say? Hard work beat talent. With talent don't work hard. I forgot the exact line, but it was something like that. Hard work is gonna beat talent when talent don't work hard. But when you have the talent and you work hard, that's when you create the it factor. Trick Williams, he been grinding. You cannot lace a pair of professional wrestling boots and not have that grind in you. You got a few Nepo babies in here, you know what I mean? But it don't even matter, dog. Even if you're a Nepo baby, even whether you got it out the mud, if you lace a pair of them professional wrestling boots and you're on the indies or you're in the mainstream, you got some type of grind in you, because the culture of professional wrestling has little to no tolerance for just lazy workers, because that's the best way, that's like the quickest way somebody's gonna get hurt, by being lazy. You didn't work out, or you didn't do this, you didn't do that. Even Sami Zayn, he looks like he hasn't hit the gym in a long time. I'm pretty sure his cardio is still up, you know what I mean? I'm going on a tangent, but I'm just saying Trick Williams is the combination of hard work and talent both coming together, and the stars literally aligning, bro. Because Triple H or TKO could have buried him with horrible creative. He could have been in there, Kit Wilson. He could have been on Main Event. And you put him in positions and he could actually win. That's why y'all think I'll be playing around. That's why I'm getting so frustrated with Royce Keys, bro. Royce Keys, dog, y'all are not even trying to put him in a position. Y'all are not even trying, right? Then the second he goes out there, and if it's not to perfection, dog, if it's not to perfection, then you're going to turn around and say, well, Royce Keys didn't do this or he didn't do that. No, you didn't put him in the best position to actually go over. You could be the best wrestler, you could be the best on the mic, but if they put you in positions where you, Ricochet, one of the best in the ring, but y'all want him to cut a good promo with Triple GPT talking crap. How can he cut a good promo with the crap you're giving him? Dog, I just hate when they do this. I'm happy they're getting it right with Trick. They're getting it right with Oba. Thank God for that. Let me see what else, bro. Oh, yeah. Yo, honestly, the mid card in WWE is a huge problem, y'all. It's a huge problem. Matt Cardona, please, dog. If you're in WWE Creative and you're listening to this, can you please do me a favor, dog? Do us all a favor. Can you shut up and just let Matt Cardona speak? Let him grab the pen and paper and write his own creative down. If you haven't never watched Matt, go to his YouTube channel, dog. He's actually a creative in a lot of his indie matches, dog. His creative input is very underrated. They are giving this guy crap after crap after crap after crap. Then he's losing to Aleister Black. That rhymes. Crap after crap after crap after crap. Then on Crackdown, he's losing to Aleister Black. When did these guys even start beefing? It would be much better if Matt Cardona was still trying to get his get back with Randy Orton. He has no beef with Aleister Black. Why are we even doing this? Aleister Black was just beefing with Sami Zayn a few weeks ago. Why are we even doing this? God, this sucks, bro. This sucks. Aleister Black, you beat Matt Cardona. It does nothing for you. It does nothing for Matt Cardona. And actually, see, Matt Cardona got a little bit of edge over a lot of wrestlers because he has an online presence. And not only that, he knows how to work his online presence. He knows how to communicate with the fans. He turns around and he gets on YouTube. He knows how to be engaging. If WWE gave him a little bit of creative, dog, it could go a long way. You see what he did with Randy Orton? He put that over. Then they book him to just forget about Randy Orton and focus on Aleister Black. God, yeah, make sure y'all like up the subscribe. Let me catch up to the comments. They bury a Cardona to spite Vince Russo for GCW. Power Man said the people are really defending this. They said McAfee's here to represent the Attitude Era fans, to slow down and realize it's all in a script. Pat McAfee representing the Attitude Era fans. No, bro. No. No. Yo, I ain't gonna lie, Power Man. I want it to work. I want it to work. You know, when you say the Attitude Era, it just hits it hits somewhere in my heart that, like, no matter how bad the Pat McAfee thing is, I want it to work. But come on, bro. Yo, Fearfully Confident said the realest thing in the beginning of the stream. It's not even, it was the right message, but the wrong messenger. And it was actually the right messenger. To be honest, it's just, the creative was wrong. You should never made this big thing about this big reveal and it'd be Pat McAfee. If it was Pat McAfee from the rip, then we was like, okay, all right, let's hear this. It's the fact you got us all hyped up for the let us down. A new generation, Felicia in the building. What's up? She said Trick is one who saved Crackdown and bringing fans back. Yeah, facts, Felicia. What's up? The Lion in the building. Jay Guz, let's talk about it. Bobby said, Bobby, do you remember WrestleMania 17, Austin vs. Rock with Limp Bizkit? Oh my God. Bro, what? Limp Bizkit? Oh my God, I remember that, bro. Trick and the Street Profits will be dope. Facts. Trick and the Street Profits will be dope. That would be fire, actually. I didn't even think about that. That'd be fire. Trick and the Street Profits? That'd be fire, bro. Matt could be head of social media. Yeah. Bathroom break. Kevin. Yeah, Matt could, bro. Matt is fire, dog, and it's just nothing. Nothing for him. But, you know what I mean? You gotta take lemons and make lemonade, right? Especially with WWE, dog. You gotta take crap and make lemonade, unfortunately, dog. Let me see what else. Let me see what else we got, man. Yo, oh my God, bro. I don't even know, like, what do we even remember, dog? I just wish Lash Legend. God, the women's tag team division just sucks, bro. Like, how many times are we gonna do Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair? Hold on. Those who speak and believe that Pat McAfee aligned with Randy Orton was a edict from TKO Brass, the WWE creator. One source believed that edict may have come forward. Wow, hold on, y'all. So it's actually some news coming out here. Wow. So I don't know how to pronounce this word. Believe the edict. I might be pronouncing that wrong. Those who speak to believe Pat McAfee aligned with Randy Orton was an edict. Edict. I know I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm probably from TKO Brass, the WWE creative, not an idea that originated from the creative room. The idea was then approved by Triple H. They saying that Ari Emanuel from TKO. Let me tell y'all something. This is interesting, y'all. If TKO came all the way down to interject Pat McAfee and went over on Triple H, you can't say the idea was then approved by Triple H. Because if Ari Emanuel makes that call, it's approved. Triple H, you have no say-so. Triple H is not going to bat an eye at Ari Emanuel. Trust me. All of that talk he be doing, talking tough to the fans and saying we don't matter and all that goes out the window when Ari Emanuel comes up. He starts straight. Triple H, you never see Triple H with a tie on. He always got a shirt unbuckled. He's just casual sleeping. Let Ari Emanuel be 20 miles away from that stadium. Bro gonna start wearing a tie, a button up. He gonna be wide awake. Drink a few Red Bulls. Ari Emanuel step in the building. Triple H somehow becomes Hunter Hearst Helmsley again. He's slicking his hair back. He's putting a wig on. Bro has gotten all the sense in the world. When the boss steps in the building, if y'all don't know who Ari Emanuel is, he's the CEO of TKO. He's the real boss. He's the real Triple H. He's the new Vince McMahon. The idea was then, if this is correct, the idea was then approved by Triple H? No. The idea was then approved? No. Ari Emanuel, he has an idea. Triple H executes it. You have no say-so, bro. We let you do whatever you want. And look, we're looking at a record low ticket sales of WrestleMania. Bro said, bring my man Pat McAfee in the building. If this is true, this is interesting. And I'm going to tell you right now, Triple H, the walls are closing in, bro. If Ari Emanuel has to call, the walls are closing in. Oh, man. I don't know, dog. It's scary. And, yo, we keep getting it. Yo, look, it's dropping left and right. There's more people saying this, y'all. TKO is coming down. The $3 billion in. They had enough, y'all. Triple H, the walls are closing in, dog. I'm sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, bud. But it ain't happy-go-lucky time anymore. This ain't that. They gave you enough time, bro. Like, you can't even feel bad. Dog, we rocked with you. We tried. WrestleMania 40, I put that over. The greatest... Dog, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I put WrestleMania 40 up there with my kids being born, bro. Me being in the hospital, watching my kids being born, I put WrestleMania up there. It's all like tied, bro. WrestleMania 40, it was that special to me, bro. I put bro over. You can look back at my video with WrestleMania 40 years ago. I said that was the greatest thing I ever seen in my life, bro. We believed in you. Then you really just ripped the hearts out of hardcore fans and screwed us over, bro. And now we can't even hold you down. Now the walls are closing in. Now the Paul Levesque t-shirts, I'm going to have to put them in a frame because Paul Levesque is going to get fired. Trust me. He better start showing up to these shows. He better start or does he even care? I'd say he doesn't. When TKO is coming down, do you think TKO wants to come down and doesn't do your... Think about this. TKO feels like they have to come down and do your job. We all got 9 to 5s in here, right? Yo, Gregory, Felicia, King, Lady, we all got 9 to 5s in here, right? I don't know whether you do, unless you do Uber or you do a gig job and you're an entrepreneur, I feel that. But everybody that got 9 to 5s, you know when the boss has to come in and do your job, it's not a good day. You start thinking about your bills and start thinking about payment plans and start thinking about downsizing. That Easter outfit you wanted to get, them Jordans you wanted to get. You start thinking about cutting them Netflix subscriptions. You start thinking about ways of trying to get unemployment. Yeah, man. Side hustles. You start making certain calls. Because your boss has to come down and do your job. That's the first indicator of he's not happy. You think he doesn't care about professional wrestling, bro? He wants to sit on his yacht all day. He wants to drink pina colada and count his billions while he's in billions of debt. You think Ari Emanuel wants to go down and even touch wrestling? He didn't even show up to none of the shows. He doesn't care about wrestling. All he cares about is the bottom line. And the bottom line starts off with a negative, and it says 3. And I'm hearing a lot of reports now is 4. Triple H. Let me tell y'all this, y'all. We're gonna have to do a poll. Y'all. Why not, man? I'm gonna read a few super chats, so I'm gonna put this poll in here. I'm gonna do it's gonna be simple, y'all. Simple question. Does Triple H make it to 2027? Does Triple H make it to 2027, bro? TKO has to come down and do your job. This is not good. You cannot blame Road Dogg anymore. Crackdown has lost millions and millions of viewers. I guarantee if we could see the Raw on Netflix numbers, I guarantee those don't look pretty. Do you not think that Ari Emanuel knows somebody named Tony Khan that is running laps creatively around Triple H? There's no reason why Tony Khan should be doing this, bro. There's no reason. You're actually, think about this. If WWE was actually doing an okay job, I'm not one of these new dudes that just started watching wrestling. I'm from the real tribalism area where you was either WCW or WWF. I don't talk to my cousin to this day because he liked WCW. Tribalism back then, it was real, bro. You didn't have the internet to play back and forth. You literally had to pick one on Monday nights. What are you gonna watch, Raw or a Monday Nitro? Now there was times where I was flipping back and forth here and there. I was probably 90% Raw, 10% Nitro, depending on what was going on. But you know, if you was around that time, the tribalism was real. To get somebody like me to watch another product, do you know how bad you have to be? Then not only that, now I'm so invested in what AEW doing that it's like it actually taken away from WWE. Dog, I wish I would spend $1 on merchandise at WWEshop.com. Nah, bro, give me a Demand shirt. Give me a Swerve Strickland shirt. Give me a Willow Nightingale shirt. Give me a Kenny Omega shirt. Give me an Ospreay shirt. Give me a Don Callis family merch. Give me a ticket to Collision. Give me a ticket to Dynasty, to Double or Nothing, to All In. I went to Texas, bro, to go to All In. I could have easily went to Saturday Night's Lame event. I could have easily went to Evolution. I would never go to another. My last event was WrestleMania 40. On my life, y'all. On my soul. I will be perfectly okay if that's the last dollar I ever spend with WWE, bro. This company has lost the soul. This is not professional wrestling anymore. The closest I came to even thinking about going to another WWE event was John Cena's retirement, and thank God I didn't go to that. Because, man, I would have jumped the barricade, man. Y'all would have been seeing me on there get beat up by Gunther and John Cena, because that's how livid I would have been. Seeing John Cena tap out with a smile on his face, knowing I just spent my rent money at Saturday Night's Lame event. The walls are closing in on this guy, dog. Jenkins said, you funny. We need a red and blue ref shirts again. Now that'll be fire. Congrats to my amazing client, Jamie Hayter. She will be facing Tekla at Dynasty April 12th. Facts. OZ said, quit effing with WWE. They don't give a F about their fans and lock in with New Japan Pro Wrestling, CMLL, AEW full-time. Yeah, I feel you. I can't even say nothing to that. I definitely feel that. I'm gonna let the poll stay up a little bit. Let me try to catch up to a few super chats. Bobby D. Oh yeah, I read that. Oh yeah. I think I'm caught up. All right. Kevin Jetson laughing. I want H going, but it would take months to fix. Yo, Randall back. If Triple H go, man, it all depends. It's all about who's gonna take his spot. I think it's over. And honestly, I definitely think that yo, we got it's more and more news coming out, bro. Hold on. This is all breaking news, damn near right now. So look, now I'm seeing more stuff. Hold on. So it says Pat McAfee inclusion in Cody Rhodes Randy Orton angle was reportedly done with ESPN promotion in mind. The idea seems that including McAfee in the scenario gives ESPN a new promotional dimension for WrestleMania, given McAfee's importance and popularity on their platform, giving the ESPN audience something additional leading into their first ever WrestleMania broadcast. Wow, there we go. There we go. This company will be dead, bro. I'm telling you right now. I'm going to tell you why. They don't care about storylines. Now it makes sense, yo. Now I'm thinking. Now look, y'all. Hold on, y'all. Look at this. We got to follow the clues, y'all. Yo, chat, we got to follow the clues. Now this post is a lot more cryptic. You think Kevin Owens... Yo, they probably had Kevin Owens in line to be the person on the phone. Kevin Owens probably had a whole list of creative. Think of, why would he post this? He's basically... What's that word, dog? I want to use a certain word. I can't. He's basically burying Pat McAfee. He's burying Pat McAfee by even posting this. No one's stupid. It was at 8:26, right after the segment. He probably was really supposed to be the man on that phone. Now WWE wants to have Pat McAfee because of ESPN. Why do I say WWE is dead? This is not professional wrestling. This is not about professional wrestling. This is about ESPN. This is about the first hour. This is about promotion. This is about ads, advertisements, commercials, like we don't have enough of that. Like we don't have enough ads or commercials already. This is sabotage, dog. Yo, TKO is wild, dog. And dog, I'm still blaming Triple H too. Cause bro, I feel like he enabled the behavior. He knew the creative was bad, dog. Why you think like people like Karrion Kross? Why you think people like Ron Killings got fired, came back, had a great gimmick, but went to the goofy gimmick? Because why? That was probably selling. They didn't want to take. Why? Listen, chat. Why don't we ever get risk to be took on this program? What was the last risk that WWE took? They got Royce Keys. They put him in Royal Rumble, dog. They won't even try to give him any creative. They won't even try. They didn't even try Ron Killings. They're not even trying anything with Street Profits. They're not even trying anything with Montez Ford. They're not even trying to put Carmelo Hayes in a WrestleMania. They're not even trying. They're not even trying to play with the Heat with Rhea Ripley and Jade Carter. They're not. This company is playing the safe bet. This company is literally, I don't know how much of y'all play blackjack. They're playing blackjack. They seeing they got the cards. You at number 16 and you're standing every time. You're not even trying to get another card. You're just staying at 16 and living with it. You're not even trying to get the 21. This is insane, bro. Oh my God, we're in for a long year, bro. We're in for a long year, dog. We're in for a long year, bro. Vince McMahon took Iceman. He did. Where's Royce Keys? Oh no, lady. I'll play Ruby. I just saw the thumbnail. Did I read that right? Standing at 16. Yeah, that's what they doing. The poll not even close. Hold on, let me see the poll. Oh my God, bro. The poll not even close. I keep it up a few more minutes. This is crazy, bro. This is crazy, man. WWE is looking bad, dog. Is looking bad. The news is flooding in. Man, TKO. Hey, yo, let me tell y'all another thing, too. What's wrong with this? TKO is so stupid, bro. I wish they had a building. Because I would love to go to TKO building, right? And I would love to just beg to talk. Let me talk to the janitor. I don't need to talk to the executives, whatever. Just let me talk to somebody that could talk to somebody to just relay this message. You do one thing. And you could get closer to being out of debt. The sentiment would change. You will really get fans on board. You do one thing. You lean against the whole TKO being the bad guy. The fact that WWE can't even use TKO to any type of storyline so we can have some type of villain to hate, they're not even going to use that because this company does not know the first thing about professional wrestling. They don't know what they're doing. They just seen a company they could tag a bunch of ads on and they could whore out. This WWE is the neighborhood. She's the jump off. She let the homies run through her. WWE is the company that a chick let the homies run through. The whole hood done ran through it. Everybody got on some Nike Air Maxes. They got Adidas. They got Reeboks. They running a track. Man, you ever see somebody running in the Olympics, then he passed the baton, then he passed the baton, then he passed the baton? That's what's happening with WWE. But instead of the homies, it's just companies. Ram, DoorDash, Uber Eats, DiGiorno, Slim Jim. They're just passing the baton, whoring TKO out. WWE out. And none of it's working. Damn, bro. Yeah. You know what's funny? They know Triple H was... Yo, see? This is what WWE is doing now. We're on the cusp of WrestleMania, and this is what they're doing.
Sorry,
This is what they're doing, y'all.
What happened? That's something.
Whoa. Oh my God! Listen, so sorry. That was actually meant for the Miz, but it got on you instead. And usually I charge a monetary human money fee for this, but it was my fault. So this one's on Dan.
Wait a second. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
In fact, thank you, Dan. How's it? It does feel a lot better. Oh my gosh.
What happened? That's something.
Whoa.
Yo, y'all just give me a second. I'm really trying not to flip this desk over and to really end the stream right now, and I'm dead serious. I just need a few seconds. I'm dead serious. I'm not even joking. I'm not trolling. I will end the stream right now. I just need a few seconds. You're Do y'all understand this is why it's like, Sunday is Easter, right? Some of us, I gotta chill with my family. I don't always come around for the holidays. Sometimes I do. You know what I mean? I'm gonna come around this year. Do you know how embarrassing it is? Oh man, what you been doing? Man, I'm just doing this content on wrestling, and this is what I'm watching. This is embarrassing, dog. It's not funny. They're making a mockery out of professional wrestling, bro. This is not like it was even a championship match. It wasn't even a main event match. It was an exhibition. The titles were on the line. This is sad, dog. And like I said, people be, Bobby, dog, why you care so much? Dog, how many times I gotta say it? I'm almost 40. There's been almost 40 years. Guaranteed over 35 years I've watched professional wrestling. I'd never seen this level of mediocrity. I'd never seen this level of a circus act in my life. I literally watched the golden era. The Attitude Era was fire. The PG era. The weird eras in between, dog. 2017. All of that. I never seen this level of a clown show since going to Ballin' and Barely Circus or whatever that shit was, bro. This is bad, bro. This is a referee that got cursed and costed a championship match. Then we're supposed to turn around and take the tag team title serious. No wonder why Damian Priest and R-Truth is running around with the titles. They mean nothing. Shout out to Dan Helsen, dog. This not even got nothing to do with him, bro. I don't think Dan Helsen is going to creative and saying, yo, bro, I got an idea. How about I curse the referee so we could cause the tag team champions in a championship match? I could almost guarantee he's not going to creative pitching that. They're giving Dan Helsen, you might as well have bro win the Royal Rumble, bro. Have him put the title on him. Have him beat Cody Rhodes. It should be Dan Helsen versus Randy Orton. When The Rock used to say, wrestling is cool again, this is what he means. He was talking about when wrestling wasn't cool and we had stuff like this going on. This makes me sick to my stomach. If you're listening to this and you're a part of creative, dog, I'm glad I caught myself, dog, because I was going to get demonetized or some more shit, bro. Seriously, dog. This is corny, dog. This is so bad, man. Oh, God, dog. I don't even know, dog. That kind of threw me off, bro. I just can't believe that, bro. Look at this, bro.
Be a believer, Barrett! No! What is the chance? What? Be a believer, Barrett! No!
Be a believer, Baron! Be a believer, Baron! Dog, Joe Tessitore, can you go back to calling college games? Let us know about Penn State and Virginia Tech. Get your ass out of WWE! Be a believer, Baron! God, dog, this is so bad, man. Yeah, it's over, y'all. It's over. We cooked, y'all. Oh, that's Triple GPT. Oh yeah, no, that was the old one. Yeah, we cooked, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. We're watching a train wreck. We're watching the end. We're watching the end, y'all. God, dog. I'm just flabbergasted, man. I just really can't. I'm at a loss for words. I'm not even gonna lie, dog. I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot. I keep saying celebrities. I forgot. Sexy Red. Gonna be at NXT Stand and Deliver.
The Grammy Award now, multi-platinum rapper, the host of NXT Stand and Deliver. Of course, that's going to be at the...
Sexy Red is hosting Stand and Deliver. For what reason? God only knows. Then y'all wondering, well, why you don't cover NXT? This is why. I like Sexy Red. Why would she be hosting Stand and Deliver? Damn, man, it's really over, y'all. It's really over, man. Well, we had some good moments, man, and yeah, I don't know what else to say. We had some good moments, bro. It's definitely I don't see this company being saved. I don't see what else can you do. This is a complete snooze fest, bro. Look how far we fell from grace, bro. This is literally like going from who's like, this is literally like going from Rihanna to Respucia. This is literally like going from Rihanna to Respucia, bro. This is going from being a billionaire to not having a dollar in your pocket, homeless on the street. This is going from riding in a Bentley or a Rolls Royce to walking for your transportation. The downfall, the downgrade is just, I really feel like this is the Mandela effect. Like, there's no way this happened. There's no way this happened, bro. We had The Rock and Roman Reigns, dog, 2024. If I knew 2024 was literally like an anomaly, if I knew 2025 and 2026 was gonna be like this, I promise you 2024, I would have savored it, yo. I would have been, dog, I wouldn't have been on my phone when wrestling was on. I would have been trying to go live a lot earlier, dog. I would have been being more in-depth in my videos. Yo, I would have really tried to savor 2024 as much as I can, dog. All I'm thinking of 2024 is I can't wait to what's next. I can't wait to what's next. I can't wait to what's next. And this downfall, they're gonna do documentary. This is a movie right here. This is a whole Netflix series. 2024, 2025, 2026. These are 3 separate Netflix seasons. When you go through the downfall of WWE. Man, Vince, I'm man. I don't know, y'all. It's a disaster. Cody versus yo, somebody said Cody versus Eminem. Hold on, let me check that poll real quick. God, this is bad, dog. 77. That poll is saying, man, Triple H 77%. He won't make it to 2027. Dog, Triple H, you had 24 months. Remember The Rock and all of that? The Rock, Brian Gerwich, or whoever he be hanging with creatively, he has a big hand in the creative direction. Remember, 2024, they were still on the Signal app, sneak texting Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon was pitching some ideas. He completely stepped out, I think, sometime after WrestleMania 40. And that's when we seen it go from bad to worse to a complete obliteration of what we used to know, bro. Man. Yeah. This needs to be studied. This downgrade this needs to be studied, dog. Can you imagine? Look, I got look. This is the downgrade for WWE, y'all. This is the downgrade, y'all. If y'all look, my other phone got WrestleMania, not WrestleMania, SummerSlam 1992. This is the downgrade, y'all. You're going from straight iPhone, what is this? Whatever this iPhone is, the new iPhone, to the one where you had the button. This is the one where you what's the name? You unlock the phone with your fingerprint. This is the downgrade WWE has done. And it's probably worse than that. I don't got an iPhone 1 around. I don't got an iPhone where you barely could take videos around. Because if I did, I'll be showing that. That is the downgrade, bro. How much lower can you get than this? Jelly Roll? Like, how much lower can you go? It's like WWE Creative is playing limbo. How low can you go? Man. Yeah, man. It's heartbreaking, y'all. Seth Spokelot said he about to get replaced by AI. iPhone 17 to iPhone 9. Yeah, speed. ESPN needs to do 30 for... Yeah. He needs to do 30 for 30 for sure. Hold on. You know we gotta check something real quick. Bryce said triple fraud. Levesque couldn't pull the trigger with Melo. The U.S. title could have been triple threat at least. Yeah, no women's title. AJ Lee versus Becky. Nah, facts. Hold on. Look up this line. My man, Mr. X Anderson said Triple H really got Pat McAfee out here doing the best rock impression. The man said, "Oh, y'all want the final boss at Mania? We got the final boss at home." Yo, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. Hold on. How do we do this? Oh, damn. Where's that website at? I'm trying to see how many dislikes, yo. That this. Let me see. It's all FBI Jody. Return to dislikes. I'm trying to see these dislikes on this show. You know it's all right. Here we go. Yo, real quick, y'all. We about to see, cause you know they probably dropped it on YouTube, and I'm trying to see. We need to see these dislikes, man. My God, dog. The backlash is probably gonna be epic. All right, so all right, the full segment. All right, yeah, here we go. All right, now let's see. Oh my God. It's happening already again. It's happening again, y'all. How many times this is gonna happen, y'all, before Triple H sees dog? This company has to get record dislikes. They're probably gonna get their channel deleted off of YouTube with this. Dog, 16,000 dislikes. 62% of your audience. This is the bots disliking this segment. You can't even say that it's just people hating on WWE. This is embarrassing. And you know what? I'm going to add to the dislikes too. Why not? It sucked. There you go. That's another dislike to the count. 16,000 dislikes. Another segment Cody Rhodes is in. He's just collateral damage at this point. He was an innocent bystander, and this wasn't even because of Cody. Oh my God, dog, this shows 2024 was the final chat. Yeah, facts. Facts. Colton says Melo got injured in a match he had no business. Yo, Colton, I think that injury was a work though. Yeah, I think it was because he hit Melo. He hit Melo. Yeah, he hit Melo to win the match. I think that was a work. Pat McAfee, not it. Yo, Ron said Pat McAfee. Yo, that's hilarious. Young Boss, what's poppin'? Randy Orton needs help from a celebrity to help him beat up. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You mean to tell me the Hill, Randy Orton, the Viper needed help? Man. These dislikes is bad, dog. This is gonna be another. I can never recall just WWE getting back to back record dislikes, bro. It's just dog, like you can't even blame Cody Rhodes, bro. You can't, man. Cody Rhodes is just, he comes back out, he cuts a promo. That was like the NWO, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall saying the third man is Disco Inferno. Crickets, Cody. That was cute, but this is 2026, bro. You're in front of a live crowd. Almost nobody knows who Disco Inferno was. It was just like, nah, bro. Nah, Dr. Libations with the dry jokes. Those are the type of jokes he's gonna be telling for the $10,000 rod. Disco Inferno. It's like, shut up, bro. Shut up. God, dog. They keep saying the voices in my head, the voices in my head, the voices in my head. It's just like, God, bro. Yo, we actually got the leaked flyer for Backlash, y'all. We got the Backlash flyer that leaked. Backlash Tampa. Pat McAfee. Cody Rhodes. Jelly Roll. Randy Orton. Dog, if they do something like this, bro, like how long can I take this? at some point, y'all gotta stop. There's nothing about this that's fire. Cody gonna cry on a bus. That's hilarious. Somebody said, "Oh, yo, what's up, 808?" He said, "Delete this." Pat McDonald's and Belly Roll. Disco Inferno was better than Stardust. Yo, you know what's funny? If he said Stardust, maybe the joke would have went off a little bit better. Was it Disco Inferno in WCW? Like that was, yeah. He should have said somebody. I don't know, bro. It's like America Got Talent without the talent. Gotta say Bobby. Oh yeah, gotta stay Bobby for the new era. Yeah, this is a new era in professional wrestling where it's just a dog. Bro can't do nothing without. Oh my god, dog. Everything is a celebrity. Everything is a celebrity, man. Damn, bro. We in a dark time, man. We in a dark time, bro. Let me see. I'm gonna bust it up with the chat a little bit before I get out of here, man. Like, this was a horrible crackdown, dog. Like, my God, just back to back to back to back to back to back fumbles, stumbles. God, this is bad, man. Yo, and look at this, y'all. Look at this. Look at the numbers. The numbers are so telling. A segment with Stephanie McMahon didn't break 1 million views. This was only 16 hours ago. So maybe it's just breaking 1 million views now. Stephanie McMahon, this should automatically be over 1 million. Gunther and Seth Rollins, that's probably still not under 1 million. Punk and Roman Reigns is in a dog. This is Punk and Roman Reigns. This shows you. Listen, do y'all understand? Listen, y'all. Punk and Roman Reigns sat at 1 million views. When was that? Hold on. We gonna look right here. This has 250,000 views right now, and it was 3 hours ago, bro. 250,000 views. It was 3 hours ago. Look, this Gunther segment still hasn't cracked 1 million. This is stuck at 1 million. YouTube just stopped pushing it. This is stuck at 1 million. It's 4 days. Chat, this is the main event. CM Skunk. I'm the best in the world. CM Punk. Listen, bro. You like to crap all over the fans. You always talking crap. You always got your panties in a bunch. Dog, you're not selling. You're not the best in the world. You're running around with the World Heavyweight Championship, the stench of your nutsack hanging, smelling all over it. I can smell it all the way to Philadelphia. You're not that. You're not him, bro. The numbers prove it. Dog. How is it CM Punk and Roman Reigns? 4 days, you're still stuck at 1 million views. Pat McAfee and Randy Orton is at 250,000 in 3 hours. You want to tell me about who's over and who's not? Punk and Roman will be getting multi-million views if they just switched it up. Every week it was promo, 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 promo. Now fight. Put through commentary table. Nothing else. You're old. Ugh. Huh? 3 hours, they hit 250,000. Some of these segments is so bad. Maven, this is not even a joke. Why is Maven getting more views than some of these segments? Yo, the numbers don't lie, dog. This is garbage. They're losing their core diehard fan base, dog. Man, how the hell this got 100,000 views? I don't even what? Dog, these views are so bad for Crackdown, dog. C-Jax is getting more views than these dudes, dog. This is sad, bro. Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill. I don't know about y'all. This is bad, man. Yeah, this is bad. 250,000 on a Pat McAfee segment, man. Wow. Incredible, man. Roman's 40 years old and calling someone 45. Yeah, that's crazy, Bobby. I know you lost it when EO came out, bro. Care. Yo, what's up, Care? I ain't see you in a minute. Yo, Care. See, Jack's the last main eventer. Yo, Care. It was like hearing you scratch chalkboard as soon as I heard. Oh my God, bro, what? Mr. X says this type of stuff that makes me worry about the future of professional wrestling. This era is the last few decades. The circus was around, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, dog. Man. If you don't watch AEW, I recommend. If you never seen AEW, I'll just start watching. I know these documentaries are pretty long, but I'll start watching this AEW stuff. Even to watch the rise and fall, just to get acclimated with some of this stuff. You know what I mean? You see. I watched this Joe. I watched the whole damn near 5 hours of this Joe. Incredible, man. Yeah, dog. Cause it's I wouldn't say it's the end of professional wrestling, but it's the end of an era. It's the end of it as we know it, man. It's definitely the end of as we know it, dog. It's bad, dog. It's bad, man. I'm gonna bust it up with the chat a little bit, dog. It's I can't keep looking at these pictures, dog. It's just, oh God, man. WrestleMania, bro. You know what's? It's so bad, y'all, that we could have a great WrestleMania, and the build-up was just so bad that it's not even gonna matter. It's not even gonna matter, dog. It's over. My man Big Talo, I ain't see you in a minute, bro. What's up? Said thank you for suffering for us, Bobby. I'm in Japan right now, getting ready to attend the New Japan PPV. Yeah, you in Japan? We got some Don Callis family represented with Kanuska Wrestling. Yo, that's what's up. Shout out my man in Japan, bro. Going to the New Japan pay-per-view. Dang, yeah, that's what's up, man. I'm gonna go to Japan one day, bro. How is it out there? Is it kind of chilling? I be seeing people go to Japan. Definitely one of the places I definitely got to check off my bucket list, man. Damn, that's what's up though, bro. Maybe I should go to Japan for a New Japan. Maybe I need to watch New Japan so I can have a reason to go out there and, you know what I mean, do something other than sightseeing. But maybe Janelle Grant. Gay creative control. Yo, bro, I'm thinking too much. No, you diabolical, bro. Just a vendetta for fun, diabolical. AEW might be better than this garbage. Big Cloud, oh my God. Yeah, it's not even close. I don't even like comparing it. I can't help myself sometimes. But I don't even like comparing it. And AEW is not perfect. It's not. But it's just it's you get more effort. You get better matches. You get stuff that just makes sense, bro. You get people taking a risk sometimes, bro. Like Leo Rush, and you get some people taking risks. This is just safe. It's either safe or it's completely trash. Like, God, man. New Japan is fire. Yeah. I haven't been tapped in on New Japan. Rat Pack says, I wonder with the allegations from Janelle Grant if Brock Polished Joe was still Polished Joe is crazy. Yeah, I don't. That's always a hard one for me to talk about with Janelle Grant, man, because I don't know the full story, and you know what I mean. That's just always a hard one. And it's unfortunate, man. And to be honest, though, I'm still sick that Vince McMahon even allowed him. I don't even know how he even gets in that type of position, to be honest. TLN Label, what's up? The good thing is SmackDown is that I can't see Johnny Gargano planking. Yeah, but you see him on Stand and Deliver getting a title shot. You plank all your way to an NXT title shot is insane. But will you be mad if Takeshita leaving the family? Come on, of course, man. Takeshita one of the best in the world. Io couldn't stay away, huh? Not at all. Damn, my bad. I can't pronounce your name. New Japan Pro Wrestling took a roster hit early this year, but they recovered well. Damn, for real? Imagine Pat Jabroni versus versus Raheem Bros. Yeah. Yo, Pat McAfee is... Yo, you know what's crazy? It's unfair because Pat McAfee is so fire. And if you think about it, he got us good. He said, y'all asking if I'm going to be going WWE? I don't know, man. I think the businesses might have passed me by, man. And for him to say that, and him saying that, we completely forgot about Pat McAfee. But even if we didn't forget about Pat McAfee, who would have knew that it would have been him? I keep saying fearfully confident because he said it the best, dog. He had a good message. It was just the wrong messenger, bro. And once again, not even the wrong messenger. Because Pat McAfee could execute this role. It's just they build this whole big thing up for it to be Pat. Like, look at this, y'all. This is the last thing I'll show real quick. You could have got anybody. Ted DiBiase. Do you know how fire it would have been? Ted DiBiase just beat the Feds. Now he come through. He's on the phone with Randy Orton. That would have been fire. Batista, fire. Kevin Owens would have made the most sense. The final boss, everybody would have lost it, bro. Oh my dog. If it was the final boss, oh my, y'all, AEW would have been mad. I would have been putting this show over the moon, bro. You hear the lightning. Oh my God, final boss. Cody Rhodes looking scared. Oh my God, dog. Us getting robbed of The Rock. God, dog. Yo, the final boss might be the greatest unfinished character, man. I don't know what, but dog, they gotta figure that out, bro. We only got think about this, y'all. Listen to me. Just let's really think about this. Cody Rhodes won the Royal Rumble. This was going into WrestleMania 40. He won the Royal Rumble. The Rock took his opportunity to be main event away. He took his opportunity for the undisputed title away. He wanted to do the program with Roman Reigns. The world turned on it. The Rock didn't immediately start lashing back, but then he went on Pat McAfee, and that's when he coined the Cody Crybabies. That's when the final boss was born. That's when that whole thing started to grow, right? But it was after the Royal Rumble until WrestleMania. Then after WrestleMania, we got The Rock and Cody Rhodes, of course, doing another storyline that he never finished, the whole thing with the watch. Then he said, "Don't break my heart," whatever he said. But then after dog, we didn't even get the final boss for a few months. We never got no consistency with the final boss, bro. Everything else was just unfinished storylines. Him coming back, him doing this at Bad Blood, then him coming with Travis Scott and John Cena turning heel. Then he got us all turned back up again just to leave us with Travis Scott at WrestleMania 41. The final boss might be the greatest the greatest character that never was, bro. That's how you say it. The final boss was the greatest character, hill or baby, it don't matter. The greatest character that never was. If the final boss was on that phone with Randy Orton, oh my God, I would have forgot everything I ever knew about. I would have snapped. I probably would have put Triple H over, bro. I ain't gonna lie, dog. What a missed opportunity, man. What a missed opportunity, dog. Bro, you need some mods for real. Yeah, I got it. I'll figure that out. Rock can stay away. I know you missed the final boss, the final Bobby. I agree. Royce Keys would have been fire. Oh my God, yeah. Royce Keys would have been fire, but I think putting Royce Keys in that position would have been a little bit unfair because not a lot of people know Royce Keys just because WWE isn't. They're not making him seen or known, or they're not doing nothing with Royce Keys. So I would have thought it was cool. I would have liked it, but I know the general consensus would have been like either who is this guy or why, or it probably would have got a lot of backlash. But who knows, man? What's good, Steven? Should have been Mark Ginger or Matt Riddle. Matt Riddle's crazy. Hunter hate Powerhouse Hobbs. Everybody would have been talking about him. Yeah. WWE channel views from LA Knight invades Outro Speed live stream. Yeah, I see that. What am I saying? The final boss is Diddy. No, that's insane, man. But yo, I'm gonna get to this video, man. Shout out to the chat for staying up, man. Let me see if I missed any super chats real quick, man. The type of stuff make future professional wrestler. Triple H down begs for TK retirement tour. Triple H. My bad, I can't even pronounce your name. But good looking for the $2. Triple H steps down, begs TK for retirement. Yo, that's kind of crazy. That would be crazy. Triple H stepped down and begged Tony Khan for a retirement tour. Face it, nobody could book via corporate committee. I think I got all the super chats. My bad if I missed you. But man, shout out to the chat. W's in the chat. W stream, man. I didn't even check the likes like that, man. Oh man, we got over 300 likes. That's what's up. Over 500 people in the building. That's what's up, man. W stream, W chat. It's 1 a.m. I wish I didn't have to keep all of y'all up on a Friday night, but man, I appreciate y'all being with me. Trust me, I know it's Friday night. I know it's a bunch of BBWs out there. I know it's some good fine fellas for the ladies out here. You know what I mean? I know it's some activities y'all all could be doing, but yeah, man, whether you're driving or you're at work or you're out or you just locked in the crib, staying tapped in, man, I appreciate it, man. And more than anything, dog, this is not a good time. I be laughing, I be getting mad, you know what I mean? I kept my composure tonight, because when I seen that Dan Helser thing, I was literally about to flip the table over and snap. I've been trying to keep my composure, dog, and you know what I mean? Some of y'all probably think it's funny, but honestly, dog, it's very hard for me to watch WWE go down like this, man. You know what I mean? It's just like I'm kind of nervous too because even though we got AEW, it's like my whole life I've been watching this company, dog. So it's just like I don't even know what is life without WWE. I don't even know. But I gotta start trying to figure that out. Cause man, this company is completely losing its identity and everything it was, bro. Seriously, man. But shout out to everybody in the chat. W stream, man. I'm gonna put the video together, you know what I mean? Y'all know how I do, man. So it'll be out sometime in the afternoon. I'll try to get it out as soon as possible, man. Good Friday. Oh yeah, it is. I guess it is Good Friday, man. Oh yeah, it's Easter too, man. If y'all celebrate Easter, happy Easter, man. If you out with your family, you know what I mean? That's what's up over the weekend. That's going to be what's up. If you're not out with your family, maybe you beefing with your family. Maybe you're going to be by yourself, man. Just always try to remember what you do have and what you are grateful for. You know what I mean? That's always try to remember that. You know what I mean? I never try to look at because sometimes you could be online, right, and you could not be around your family, and you could see other people having with a big house, everything looking good, man. People are only posting their highlights, man. You know what I mean? So if you are by yourself on the holidays, man, just try to look in and see, you know what I mean, what you could be grateful for. Even if it's down to you woke up, your heart breathed. You got your heart. You was able to turn your phone on because you had electricity. You was able to do this. You was able, you know what I mean? I knew somebody blew their hand off. They can't do something simple as this. Something simple as going to the bathroom, going to take a pee. Like right now, if I want to hit the Chinese store, believe it or not, I try to be grateful for stuff like that because I know people that's in jail for double life, triple, quadruple life, and it's like going to the store is like a great thing. It's a blessing. Walking around the corridor, going out, being able to taste the air is a blessing. And we don't really know what we got until it's gone, man. So, you know what I mean? No matter what your situation is, because I know the holidays can be hard for a lot of people. So no matter what your situation is over the holiday, man, hopefully everybody get through it and hopefully everybody have a good time. And more importantly, be safe, man. And remember, health is wealth, man. This money, you know what I mean? This money is just honestly paper, dog. Whatever the value of money is what you put in it. But health is real wealth, man. So let's make sure your mental health is right. Make sure your overall health is right. I don't want to get too much of the tangent, but yeah, W stream, W chat. Watch out for the video tomorrow. It's Bobby Basu 214.